Once upon a time, there was a princess named Aurelia. Though only 18, she was renowned for her wisdom. In her kingdom, people came to her not for her beauty, but for her advice, which always astounded with its depth and insight. Aurelia had a special gift: she could hear the voices of trees. The royal gardens were her favorite place. Every morning, as the sun rose above the horizon, she would walk to the largest oak standing in the center of the garden and speak with it. The oak was ancient, wise, and it shared stories passed down through generations of trees. One day, when the kingdom found itself on the brink of danger, strange events began unfolding. The skies had darkened unnaturally, and whispers of an approaching storm spread through the land. But this was no ordinary storm. It was rumored to be the work of an ancient sorcerer who had long been forgotten, one who sought to reclaim the throne and plunge the realm into darkness. Worried about her people, Aurelia went to the great oak in the garden for guidance. Sitting beneath its wide branches, she closed her eyes and listened to the wind rustling through its leaves. After a long moment, the oak began to speak in its slow, deep voice. "Princess, the storm you fear is real. The sorcerer, known as Morvath, is awakening. His magic is tied to the very roots of the earth. But there is a way to stop him." Aurelia leaned in closer. "Tell me how, great oak," she whispered. The oak creaked as it swayed in the wind. "There is an ancient tree deep within the forest, older than even I. Its heart contains the essence of balance, the very force that keeps light and dark in harmony. If you reach it and awaken its power, you can stop Morvath. But be warned, only a heart pure of intention can access its magic." Without hesitation, Aurelia set off on her journey. She traveled through dense forests and across wild rivers, guided by the trees that seemed to whisper directions as she passed. After several days, she arrived at the heart of the forest. There, she found the ancient tree, larger than any she had ever seen, its bark glowing faintly in the twilight. Standing before the tree, Aurelia closed her eyes and placed her hand on its trunk. She thought of her kingdom, of her people, and her desire to protect them, not out of fear or duty, but out of love. Suddenly, the ground began to tremble, and a warm light spread from the tree, enveloping her. Aurelia felt a surge of power flow through her. The storm that had been gathering over the kingdom began to dissipate, and far away, the dark magic of Morvath crumbled into nothing. The trees whispered their gratitude to the princess. She had saved her kingdom, not with force, but with the strength of her heart. From that day on, Aurelia was not only known as a wise princess, but as the protector of the balance between light and dark. And the great oak in the royal garden stood taller than ever, its leaves whispering stories of her courage for generations to come. If you want to hear more magical tales and explore the world of legends and heroism, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Every story holds a new adventure, and we'd love to have you on this journey with us. Tap that subscribe button, and let's continue discovering together.